Hi everybody. We just wanted to say our final goodbyes in Truck 2. We wanted to just thank all of you guys for just doing a tremendous job during this Montessori at home learning. You got on Slack and understood it so quickly, and you were able to maneuver it and send pictures and videos and DM each other, and I was really impressed because you did it so fast and you kept it so positive and encouraging and supportive of your classmates, and the work that we saw and the experiments that you did and the projects you did and the work that you did, it was all so impressive. So way to show up and way to show up strong. So thank all of you for that. And we're going to especially just talk to our third years now.
um, I thought I would just jump in because it's something that I said in the video that we did for your parents. So I don't know if any of them shared that video with you, but just in case they didn't, I just wanted to jump off of what Cassie was saying and say to you guys that you third years, I mean, it goes for everybody, but it really, really goes for you third years, and the fact that this was the end of your year. You're essentially our graduating class, and you missed out on quite a bit because of all of this learning at home that we had to do. And what I said to them was, it's so unfortunate for you guys, but it is so fortunate that it was you guys. You guys could handle this. You're such an amazing group of kids, and you have a perspective that allows for a situation like this to happen, and for you guys to say, yeah, I'm disappointed, and yeah, I missed out, and it seems so unfair, but there's something bigger going on. And you guys get that, you guys see that, and it's there's suffering going on in the world, and this thing isn't about you, and I think you guys understand that, and I think you were able to, put yourself in other people's shoes for a moment and realize that what you could do is stay at home and do your work and enjoy yourself and help your family and all the things, the amazing things that you did, still doing service projects and all that kind of stuff, and with the joy to it, that we got from you, even electronically, and so we're so sorry that, we're not sitting around in our classroom in a circle, and hearing all your amazing journey projects in person. But at the same time, I just feel, that it was okay because it was you guys, and you guys handled it, and you guys were a class that this could happen to, and you still got a ton out of your experience.
I knew that you were a special class. I always knew that you were a special group of kids, but the time I really knew that our world was getting some great leaders was when you all were in the lab cooking, and something happened and something was said that someone took offense to. If you guys remember that situation, and so we had people standing up for people, and people sharing their opinions, and people having very different opinions of things. But what I saw in there were people being open to communicating, trying to understand each other, trying to hear other people's perspectives, and then compassion and forgiveness. It was truly remarkable to see all of that play out with barely any input from us. That was all of you, because you care and you support each other. So I knew then that you would all be very successful in life, and that our world will be a little bit safer because you guys are going to be hopefully the leaders that will be making decisions and changing things for us as the years go by.
Yeah, you guys have been an amazing class of leaders for us, just in our community. So it stands to reason that our world is going to benefit from whatever style or role of leadership that you play as you move on from us now, sadly, but,
Yeah.
but good for the world. So I just wanted to let you guys know, each of you, what I am going to miss um, most from each individual. In Kempton, I'm going to miss your brain. It challenged us sometimes.
You're very sharp, that's for sure.
um, but you've got a powerful brain, and I see it working for good. I can see that happening. You've worked through some things. Still are. We all are. But that brain in action is really something to behold. Obviously, it works for you academically. Things come to you so well. Um, but I think it's also starting to work for you socially. It's going to get there, and you're going to be who I think you want to be as part of the community. If you just, keep thinking, using that brain, think of others, um, think outside yourself, and use that brain. But I'm gonna miss it because it was something to behold for sure.
and I, Camden, sometimes, we drive each other crazy, and I just appreciate you hanging in there with us because we challenged you a lot, and you challenged us as well. You helped us grow as teachers, and I can see that beautiful heart of yours today, especially the things that you were saying on Slack, and I just when you get me all riled up sometimes, then you'll show me that heart, and I just know that you're going to be okay, and the world is going to be better because you're in it.
And then Bridget, Birdie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna miss your power. And we talk about you know physical power, but you've got a lot of other power. Your power to make others smile, your power in your performance, and that doesn't just mean being on stage performance, but just the way that you conduct yourself and the joy that you bring and um, your insight, including others, and you have a quiet power at sometimes and a vocal power at other times, but there is such a power to you, Bridget, that it keeps me hopeful. Um, when I wonder about who's going to be able to do what and who's going to survive out there in that big bad world, I know you will. I know you're going to use that power for good.
You're mighty, Bridget. You're mighty. And what I love most about you is the fact that you don't make apologies for who you are and your uniqueness and what you're interested in and what you like. And you're very vocal about it, and you share it with the world, and you allow people to come into your world. And you do create a lot of magic around you. And I think you use that name for your mom to describe your mom. I think you use the word magic, and I think you have a lot of magic in you as well.
And Nico, I am. We just finished watching your journey project. I'm really gonna miss your storytelling.
Yeah.
um, you know, it's not just about making people laugh, and you do that, and you've got a good sense of humor, and you've got a good way about you. When it comes to getting up in front of everyone and sharing, and I'm really gonna miss the fact that I can just point to Nico and say, "You guys just share with the storytelling ability that Nico has." I won't be able to do that anymore, but uh, you know your way about you in doing that is just really a benefit to everyone. So as you get new groups of friends and stuff like that, just keep sharing your stories. Um, you don't have to put yourself down. You don't have to worry about being seen as I don't think I'm the greatest at anything. Don't worry about that. Just share yourself. Tell them your stories. Be animated. Be yourself. The world's gonna love you.
you you're very rare in how you express yourself, and when you express yourself, which is all the time, throughout the entire day you're expressing yourself, and but we love it because you also have such a incredible mind, and you retain information, and you're able to use that information to give people more information or weave a story around that. And it's been a joy to be a part of that and to witness that and to witness your uniqueness and how you present yourself. And we're going to miss that. We're going to miss our Nico moments because they've always brought us great joy. And that goes along with your poetry. You always had such a deep soul and heart when you write your poetry, and you were able to express yourself very beautifully for such a young age, and we appreciate that so much as well.
I was trying to get Trucker. And Bria, um, I think the thing that I am going to miss most um, about you is your willingness. You're just such a willing person. It's so great. You're obviously so willing to help. Goes without question. You're so willing to learn, so willing to teach. Um, just a willingness that goes across the board. Um, it shows up so well for so many people. It makes it so easy for you to make an impact on people and dogs. You see Trucker walking back there, but um, it's something that can really carry you very far in life because it means you're never stuck. You know, if you're willing, you're never stuck, and you know, and you're always capable, especially you. Um, so I know that it has helped you make a great impact on all of us, me personally, and the class in general, our community. Um, but I really know that it's going to help you make a great impact on so many others as you keep going. Um, and I really, for one, just can't wait to see what that willingness brings you and just brings to everyone that you come in contact with.
So when I think of you, Brie, I think of the word treasure because it was kind of like walking along a beach and having all the seashells and all the rocks and all the sea glass, and you're walking along and you come across something really unique and special, and you pick it up and you think, oh, I found a treasure. And that's how we feel about you, is we found a treasure. We didn't know you before you came into our class, know much about you, and you just opened up full flavor and gave us all your kindness and your joy and your sweetness and your willing to love people and accept people for who they are and not stand in judgment, and so kind and so willing to serve and to give, and you share so much of yourself and willing to put yourself in a position of helping others, and that's a treasure, especially in this day and age. And so for you to have those characteristics at such a young age already is just remarkable, because I think of you as an old soul. You are mature, you have some really deep wisdom about you, and I've always enjoyed our conversations because they've always been very full of insight, and I've learned from you. And the one thing I just want you to remember is, in order to keep giving of yourself the way you do, you have to make sure you take care of yourself and let other people take care of you. It's okay to ask for help. It's not a sign of weakness. It's okay to ask other people to be there for you, because you need to make sure that you are being taken care of as well, so that your treasure will continue to, people will continue to find you, that beautiful treasure, along their journey.